few pages that I've read already. It's quite interesting. And I hope this speaks to you. So the 28th is payday, or as it usually feels, pain day. The day I feel the pain of multiple deductions from my bank account, as though my own blood was being drained from me, and I cannot account for how I got here. But I guess, much like blood donation, it was a voluntary decision as I signed myself into slavery to start receiving orders, like debit orders and stop orders. Can someone stop this order of the day? For I thought I was working in order to obtain freedom. But instead, I find myself chained. You know, having a check account whose balance you always have to check that it has not changed before you swipe, just to save yourself the embarrassment of a declined transaction. Or getting paid on the 28th and keeping the faith that maybe this time the salary will reach the 8th before you get those friendly reminders from the bank that tells you that your account is in excess, as if mocking your desire to have money in excess, as if that will help you to perhaps access this financial freedom that supposedly comes with success. See, you are a slave to the system, black child, they say. And unfortunately, the system that runs the environment you are in decided to use the color of your skin to program your mind to give in, to then bow down to the system. And see, the system understands how your subconscious mind stands, and further understands that in order to program your mind, they need to cultivate and inculcate the system's principles before you can count from 1 to 8. For, as the Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he grows, he will not depart from it. And many have grown and not departed from it. Yes, many have not departed from the notion that nothing good can come from a black man. Many have not departed from the fact that a black man ought to always be a slave, if not to another man, then to money. Forever in a pursuit for money, as people who chase the wind, a tiring and fruitless activity, which suffocates his creativity under the guise that his creativity cannot pay the bills. So instead, he must surrender his time and his wills in order to obtain no time and more bills. This is tiring. But I refuse to accept this reality. The system cannot set my fate from now to eternity, forever keeping the black man below a glass ceiling that he can look but not touch. Forever killing his any hope of ever seeing the glass broken for him to walk past the broken pieces of his past. Give that man not a bells but a reboot to his inner programming. For he needs to give the system the boot. The system that seeks to define who he is, for he need not have the system define who he is, for we know who we are. We know what we are. Enough is what we are. Yes. Powerful and influential is who we are. Strong and mighty, powerful beyond measure, God's own special treasure. That is who we are. We are intelligent and able and more than capable to rewrite our own money story. Yes. And narrate a whole new history of a liberated black man and woman, creating wealth that goes from generation to generation. And that begins with a mind transformation, so that one day he can also say, the 28th is payday, but so is the 29th, and the 30th, and every other day, for I no longer work for money. I work for love, growth, purpose, and significance. And money, well, money now works for me. Yeah.